Hello and welcome to Itenert. This is High School History and Facts with Kwame, and today's video is about the history, facts and achievements of Aggrey Memorial A.M.E. Zion Senior High School. Are you aware that Aggrey Memorial African Methodist Episcopal Zion Senior High School undertook a project designed to assemble and fly aeroplanes in Ghana in 2010? In this video, I will tell you everything about Aggrey Memorial A.M.E. Zion Senior High School, and at the end of the video, we will tour the campus of Aggrey Memorial Senior High School. So if you want to know more, make sure you watch the video to the end. If you are new to the channel, kindly subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. Before we start with the history, facts and achievements of Aggrey Memorial African Methodist Episcopal Zion Senior High School, the music used in this video was produced by Witty Waltz. Check Witty Waltz channel on the link on top of this video. If you are AMOSA watching this video, let's hear you in the comment box below. You can also comment if you want us to make a video about your senior high school. Now let's start with the history of Aggrey Memorial African Methodist Episcopal Zion Senior High School. The school was founded on 22nd January 1940 by the late Reverend Dr. A.W.E. Appiah with 6 boys. He named the school Aggrey Memorial College after his late uncle, Dr. J.E. Kwame Aggrey. His aim was to perpetuate the memories of his uncle by means of an institution which would give young boys and girls adequate secondary education, which would fit them into higher phase of learning. During the first few years, the school occupied successfully buildings in the heart of Cape Coast Township in the central region of Ghana. The first home was called Tandonkuma, house number 39, Jakwa Road, which also served as the headmaster's residence. In April 1940, with an enrollment of 10 boys, the school moved to Baknovella with a rent of £2 a month. But due to unhealthy conditions, the school moved to yet another house rented by a football team on 1st November. The rent this time was 6 shillings. By this time, there were 20 boys, 9 of them were in the preparatory class. On 8th February 1943, the school moved to yet another house, owing to the growing number of students. The rent for this facility was £3, 5 shillings per month. The founder established the primary and intermediate section of the school in this year to buttress the secondary department of the school. In 1945, a board of trustees and management team known as the Aggrey Society was formed, and the school's management came under this board. Within this period that the school managed to be in existence, students were attracted from all places, including particularly those who had been to other schools before but wished to improve their grades. In 1947, the African Methodist Episcopal, that's the A.M.E. Zion Church, took over the realm of affairs of the school as a result of agreement between the Aggrey Society and the A.M.E. Zion Mission. The name of the school then changed from Aggrey Memorial College to Aggrey Memorial A.M.E. Zion Secondary, and the first 2 boarders were also admitted. That year, the founder also enrolled his own first students to the secondary department of the school. These were 6 boys who were later presented for the Cambridge School Certificate Examination in 1950. All of them passed with 1 achieving exemption from the London matriculation. The school moved in October 1948 to a story building on the premises of the old Cape Coast Post Office near the Cape Coast Castle. The school occupied this building known as Old Roselle from 1948 to 1958. In 1958, the A.M.E. Zion Church acquired 43-acre land, released as a deed of gift by the then Nana Atobla of the Nsona Two family of Brafoya to the school. In 1962, the school entered an important landmark. The A.M.E. Zion Church commenced a building of the first block on the site. The school was recognized as Encouraged Secondary School in receipt of government grant in 8. A new beginning was made in the year, and since that time, the story of Aggrey Memorial A.M.E. Zion Secondary School has been one of the steady progress and improvement. The number of students increasing year on year. After 18 years in a temporary premises, the school moved to its present site near Brafoyal, Cape Coast, in January 1958. Girls in the boarding house were however housed in Cape Coast Township on premises formerly occupied by the Prospect Printing Press. On 21st January 1966, the girls moved into their new dormitory block across the boys from the Accra-Takoradi Road at Brafoyal. In 1991, the school also started the Education Reform Program, which saw the coming into being of the Senior Secondary School program, alongside the ordinary and advanced level programs. Now let's look at the school buildings and compound. The school has 8 houses that serve as dormitory for students of Aggrey Memorial A.M.E. Zion Senior High School. The houses include Pinnacle House. Reverend Dr. Osam Pinnacle, who started the A.M.E. Zion Church in Cape Coast in 1903, has been named after this house. The second imposing house that meets you on arriving at campus, Pinnacle, has always been seen as the most dominant house on campus, accommodating only boys. Members of this house have always been insisting that they are the best house on campus. The reason for this assertion is that the school preferred its house in this block. This house faces the main classroom block and has 4 main dormitories and 4 smaller ones. The next house is Segwefia House. This house has been named after Mrs. Juliana Segwefia, the first housekeeper, for her mother. Another house in the twin block and the last on the campus is named after Mr. Kofi Bensi Eto, a textile tycoon and a philanthropist whose financial support enabled the school to battle with and weather terrific storms in the early formative years of the school. This block houses boys from all walks of life who have found a home at Aggrey Memorial Senior High School and are cohabiting peacefully with others from all over the country. Next is the first house that greets visitors when visiting the girls' site is the Annie Lucille House. This house has been named after Mrs. Annie Lucy Allen, the wife of Right Reverend Bishop Allen, for her interest in girls' education in Africa and for her substantial contribution toward the construction of the school first block, which started in 1952. The house, like the ones on the boys' campus, has 4 main dormitories and 4 smaller ones. Waxen House is also another house named after Bishop Waxen, through whom the A.M.E. Zion Church acquired the school from the Aggrey Society. It is the first house that meets you on arrival at campus, with 4 huge dormitories and 4 smaller ones. The housing accommodates only boys with a motto of House of Excellence. Boys strive to uphold an excellent output in all endeavors, be that in academics, sports, or any social activity. Another is Kesley Hereford House, the first member of the twin block and the third house on campus. Kesley Hereford House has been named after Mrs. J.E. Kesley Hereford, a renowned educationist, lawyer, and a political activist who assisted the establishment of the school. The house accommodates only boys and has 6 huge dormitories and is on the left when facing the twin block. Next on the list is Catherine Akey's house. Catherine Akey's a student for her memory. Her tragic death occurred in the school in 1970 when she was crossing the Accra-Takoradi Road after choir practice to the girls' dormitories. After the tragic incident, a footbridge was constructed to prevent the occurrence of such an event and thus ensure that female students do not have to cross the highway that divides the campus. Last but not the least is the new house, which is yet to be named. Now let's move to the school uniform, courses and programs. The school uniform between 1979 and 1981. Students wore grey shirts with black border collar. Boys in the sixth form had blue shirts, probably with a khaki or black trousers, whereas girls in the sixth form wore a dark green dress. They also had a light green blouse and a dark green skirt. Between 1990 and 1996, female students wore green dress, while their boys wore mauve and khaki short for boys. Between 1990 and 1996, female students wore green dress while their boys wore mauve and khaki short. From 2006 to 2011, Aggrey girls had yellow shirt and mauve skirt as uniform, whereas the boys wore mauve shirt and khaki short, although the boys still wear mauve shirt and khaki short. As from 2012 till date, female students wear mauve straight dress with a touch of yellow at the neck of the uniform to project the vision of the school. Courses and program. Aggrey Memorial A.M.E. Zion Senior High School is a second cycle institution that offers various courses leading to the award of the West African Senior Secondary Certificate Examination (WSEC). The school offers the following programs: agricultural science, home economics, general science, visual arts, general arts and business. Now let's look at the school's motto, vision and mission. But before that, if you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. If you want us to make a video about your senior high school, you can tell us the name of your school in the comment box below. If you only need stories about senior high schools in Ghana, subscribe to my other channel on the link on top of this video. Now let's move to the school's motto, vision and mission. The school's motto, vision and mission. The school's motto is Semper Optimo Nitele, which translates always for the best or always excellent. The vision of the school is to become an excellent institution, providing holistic education through academic, religious and moral training. And the mission is to offer adequate high school education that will be beneficial to students in a way that they will be well placed to immensely contribute to the development of Mother Ghana. The school's achievement. The school's popularity in academics and other disciplines has grown year by year, and this gives credence to the vision of the founder to provide secondary education to the young boys and girls for the development of Ghana and the world at large. For example, in 1997, Senior Secondary Certificate Examination conducted by the West Africa Examination Council (WAEC), Aggrey Memorial Zion Secondary School was one of the schools honored by the Council for Academic Excellence. The school produced the best agricultural science students in that examination. Again, in 2011, out of the total number of 500 candidates the school presented for the West African Senior High School Certificate Examination, 498 passed in 5 or more subjects out of 498 students who took the examination. Also, the best students scored 7 A's and a B2. While 3 others obtained 7 A's and a B3. This is one of the best results from the school in recent times. The school also participates in robotic-inspired science education workshop mission that inspire and energize teachers, middle and high school and college students in Ghana to pursue education and careers in science, technology, engineering and mathematics (STEM) by using motivational effect of robots to connect theory with practice. The Aggrey Memorial A.M.E. Zion Senior High School undertook a project designed to assemble and fly light aeroplanes in the country in 2010. The project, the first of its kind by an educational institution in Ghana, was in collaboration with the Franklin College in the United Kingdom and the British Model Flying Association. Thank you for watching the video to this part. As I promised you at the beginning of the video that we are going to tour the campus of Aggrey Memorial A.M.E. Senior High School. But before that, if you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. Now let's tour the campus of Aggrey Memorial A.M.E. Senior High School.
Itenert.